Due to the ignorance of our host, parental discretion is advised.
I've been so good at my diet this week, dude. I don't really want to. If I go, it's going to be drinking and food. And you know me, dude. I gotta do some cotton candy.
But you can fast all day.
Huh?
You can fast all day and then eat cotton candy.
I gotta go get my next tattoo. We're going, right?
Where?
We're going. We're recording.
Yeah, we're going.
So where?
Where are we going?
Brian is dressed up like he's going to a bar mitzvah to this, huh?
Yeah, right after.
You got your shoes?
Yeah, my Air Force One boots.
Like Justin calls it your astronaut boots. You see him?
Astronaut boots. Let me pick your feet up. Oh, they do have astronaut tread. Yeah.
They're boots, man. They go
Holy shit.
One small step for man, dude.
one giant leap for me getting a date, maybe.
Wait, let's relax a little bit, huh?
Let's put on the fucking nice button-up shirt.
The nice clothes, you know.
Hell yeah, me.
The poontang
Where are you going? A job
outfit?
interview or what? I want to go to this real podcast.
Why would it? I'm gonna go interview with a real podcast.
I was assumed that he was going somewhere else after this.
Dude, I know we didn't get to talk about this last week because we had the judge.
Yeah, the judge
last week. But I will say, starting the conversation, go fucking 49ers now, dude. I'm telling you, I will always have love for the 49ers. I think you know why. I think if you follow the podcast, you know why. But the week prior, I mean, last week too, but the week prior to that, it was like the best week of football.
All around the board.
All the way around the board.
Yeah.
The way you guys won, the way the Titans won. And then this time, was it the Titans?
Well, the Bills the week before.
The Bills, yeah. And then last week, everything was determined by a kick.
Yep.
All 4 games.
Yep.
Happy Brady's out.
Yeah, well, hit the celebration button.
It's like, yeah. Because it's like you say, dude. It's like, I don't hate the guy, but not having him in is like, all right, so we're going to have a different...
Finally, a little change, right?
type of Super Bowl this year.
I saw a stat that said the last 18 years of Super Bowls had Ben Roethlisberger, Tom Brady, Peyton Manning, and the 49ers.
I'm telling you, dude, might as well go all
The Niners have a tough one. I mean, I know they've beat the Rams twice already this year, but they have that's a tough game for them to win.
Yeah, Cooper.
I'm all in.
Cooper Kupp, dude.
Yeah.
That's a bad motherfucker.
So one more game. Go Niners. We're in the Super Bowl,
dude.
baby. Can you believe that?
That's Sunday, yeah.
Can you believe that? Yeah, it's this Sunday. Can you believe that?
So this weekend is the 49ers. I mean, it's the games, right? And then they have next week off, right?
Because it's the
Pro Bowl or whatever.
Week, the Pro Bowl, and then I think it's 2 weeks, isn't it?
I think it's 2 weeks.
2
Is
weeks
it really?
and then the Super Bowl, yeah.
Super Bowl's like February, the middle of February, so they got a couple weeks off.
The middle of February.
Yeah.
Remember it used to be in January back in the day? Yeah.
It was
way back in the day. It used to be in January.
Did they add some games?
February 13th.
Oh, wow, dude. I thought it was like the 5th or...
and then a week off, and then the Super Bowl.
They used to do the Pro Bowl and then the Super Bowl, but now they do...
Oh, so these bitches get 2 weeks off, huh?
Yeah.
Yep.
Niners.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm happy for you, dude. Hopefully. Now, like I'm saying, dude, out of the ones that are there...
You're very gracious.
Go night.
There, Angel.
Now, I will say this, dude. I will say this, though. What a boring-ass game.
That was...
I don't think it was boring. I thought it was competitive all the way around.
No, dude.
The thing that was the most exciting during that game was I was sitting at Shocker Lounge, and the fire alarm kept going off. That was more exciting than that game was until the very 4 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
Well, it was a good defensive game all the way around.
Yeah.
And what won it was special teams. Special teams won it for the Niners.
It's because they blocked up that punt.
The punt and the fucking field goal, remember?
And the field goal they made. But yeah, it was more exciting sitting there talking about the the fire alarm keep going off at Shocker Lounge than it was watching that game.
Okay,
Dude,
well,
what kind of places are you DJing?
we're
there?
excited.
Yeah, no, shut up.
Dick. If I feel like I'm a little slow right
If you
now,
sound.
I feel like death right now.
No, you have COVID right now. Let's put that out there.
Well, they
And I'm here to get
injected
sick.
me with COVID, I guess you could say, right?
Yeah.
So I got the booster yesterday.
Nice.
Now, I didn't feel sick the first and the second shot. I felt a little weary after the second one, but I didn't get sick. Today, lunchtime hit, and I have felt like death.
Damn, dude.
I have a fucking temperature.
Do we need to separate those chairs a little bit? Get some.
I'm not afraid, dude. This is gonna be like the ultimate. Well,
I don't have it.
no, yeah, I know.
So,
But you know what? I was surprised to hear. You know how let me try to say this the nice way. In our line of work, there's usually like one type of mentality, I should say. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So I would say probably 90%, maybe 95% think the same way, and then there's the other people that don't, right? When it comes to vaccinations, all that shit. When I was talking to Cody, remember I told you I was talking to Cody? He was like, we started talking about this, and I kind of know where shit's gonna go, right? And he's like, he looked at me and he goes, he was like, listen, he said, I have a newborn child. Mm-hmm. I'm like, whatever it is, your opinion, I'm not gonna risk it.
no, why should you?
And he says, I went and got it done. My wife went and got it done. And I said, and for all the fucking people, he says, they think that they're gonna put robots in my blood by injecting me with this fucking thing.
It's the stupidest fucking
He's like,
thing I've
I
ever heard.
cannot believe what people and I was listening to him say this. I was like, holy shit! And he goes, now I know this is probably the most democratic thing I've ever said in my life. He says, I know that
The red flags came up the pole right there, right?
But he said, I just obviously, as far as I know, he says this it's not killing people, and if anything, it's helping. So I cannot risk me getting sick and getting the baby exposed or whatever, and not only my newborn, but the rest of my 16 kids.
The problem is you still get sick. You still
Yeah.
catch it. It's not a blocker.
Yeah.
You still get sick.
Obviously, yes.
You still spread it.
Yeah.
So, but they say it's just supposed to help you if you do get it.
Yeah.
So I think the line in the sand needs to be you're okay with it
Yeah.
and you get it, or you're not. And that's okay.
Yeah.
But everybody should have a choice. Nobody should be forced to go
Yeah,
get this
exactly.
fucking thing.
Yeah,
Why
fuck that.
can't that be the moral of the story that just, okay, go get it if you want. If you
Yeah.
don't, we're cool. We can party together. We're all going to get it
Yeah.
at some point. Let's be honest, right? Well, you can't avoid it forever unless
be
you
honest,
lock
yeah.
your fucking self in. You either get it or you don't, and that's okay.
Yeah.
We don't have to make this a political fucking stand.
Yeah, like I said, I was surprised that he said it, and he was the same way. He's like, dude, if you get it, good. If you don't, good. Just
Yeah, it
shut the
doesn't
fuck
fucking
up. And I was
matter.
like, dude, that's why you were my
Doesn't
boss.
fucking matter, man.
That's why you
Doesn't.
were my boss.
So, but that's my belief.
And then he's like, when are you gonna buy a house here? And I was like, well, relax.
Well, relax. What? You need a babysitter?
Everybody knows Angel don't.
It's like, hey, just because the Chiefs might be going to the Super Bowl again, you want me to go there? It's like, relax, dude. But yeah, it's also speaking of alarms, Brian got something stolen out of the outside of his house.
Somebody fucking came and stole $15 worth of supplements. Congratulations.
It was Viagra.
Some,
man,
you
see,
got
somebody-
some apple cider vinegar gummies. Congratulations.
So you had a package delivered on your porch, and some porch pirate stole that
Yeah.
shit, huh?
Dude, you see it on the video. This chick pulls up at the house next door, walks out. The passenger walks out with the mask on, beelines towards the fucking door, goes, whoop, and then goes back into the truck, and they take off. I was like, dude, they park far away so you don't get their fucking license plate.
Worst part is she was kind of cute. I'm like, damn, if you dudes got...
Well, she
They
had a
don't,
mask
they
on.
don't give a
Your dude's
fuck
kinda-
about cameras. They
know.
do not give
Well,
a fuck, man.
I mean, all you can do is file a police report, and the police ain't gonna do nothing.
Fuck no.
Yeah, exactly.
Fuck
$15
no.
worth of you know. if
Yeah,
it
but
was
you
a-
and I are in the business of buying shoes, so now I'm afraid.
Well,
Yeah, absolutely.
Can I send them to your
This
house?
is the worst fucking part about
Come
it.
to Bountiful. We don't have those that I know of. Actually, everybody's all, what?
This is the worst fucking part about it. These motherfuckers don't even ring your doorbell anymore. Like, if that fucking guy who delivered that package would have pressed the fucking, throw it on the thing, press the doorbell, run away, I would have gotten the notification. I was at home. I would have walked upstairs and got it.
that
It
sucks.
wasn't until 2 hours, till 2 hours after he delivered it, I got the notification on my phone that my package had been delivered. And I was like, oh shit, let me go upstairs and find it. Let me grab it.
Do you think they follow the
Yes.
delivery men around? When it gets dropped off, they wait a couple minutes and then they go get it? Or do you
this
think
was-
they
I
just
I
drive
don't
around
think
and
this one
look?
did. I
This
think
was
they
an
were-
hour.
How big was
after.
the package, though?
It was like a little bag, dude.
Well, how the fuck do you see that from the road?
It was just laying on my porch, big manila envelope.
I'm telling you what, dude. Every time, the thing to do is to, when you order something, you can put
Call Snoop Dogg?
yeah, who what?
Snoop Dogg?
Nothing.
Fucking epic.
That's
So-
what, that's
Right,
what
that's what
I
we're
bought
talking
my
about.
stuff from Amazon.
In the description, you've got to put on the side porch. Don't deliver on the front porch.
Or
Yeah.
ring the goddamn doorbell.
But you can put a description in there, and sometimes they're good about following that. But it sucks because I ordered a lot of shit. I ordered some speaker pods for my Razor,
Yeah.
and they're not cheap.
Yeah.
They're not cheap, and they got delivered, and then all of a sudden I got a notification saying there's been an issue delivering your package. Like, well, what the fuck? Because I'm at work. I'm a draper. I'm not going to make it home just in time. So it sits on the porch all fucking day, and people just lurk off that. It's fucking disgusting.
Normally my neighbors will grab it, but it was so they dropped it off at like 12:45, and this person was there like 20 minutes later.
Fuck.
Got it before anybody. Like I said, and if he just would have rang the doorbell,
Well, now you know to write it
I
down.
could have sent I could have sent my neighbors to get it if I wasn't home. I would have walked upstairs because I work from home and just grabbed it. But because
I thought he meant I could have sent somebody while I'm downstairs.
could have called one of my employees and sent it. Hey, can you come to my house and grab that package off the porch? That's why I only like to really order on Amazon because I got that keys where they delivered it right into my garage and I don't have to worry about that.
You got that what?
I got them keys. No, the Amazon keys delivery where
They open your garage?
Yeah, they open the garage and put it inside the garage and then close the garage.
Or do you just tell them the fucking code?
No, they have like the ability to open and close. That's
Get the fuck out of here. How do they have that? With a garage door opener?
with
Really?
with my my Chamberlain garage door.
Oh, so it can't be like old school like
Yeah,
mine,
it's
right?
a smart.
Okay, calm down there. Fucking
You know me, man.
Jeff Bezos.
I tell Alexa. That
Jesus
The other
Christ.
day,
Now, you know what? I'm glad they stole it, motherfucker. over here, fucking.
Hey, you know what? The other day, I think it was the day that we went to eat.
I like you, man.
I think it was.
I love you.
I
but
think
I'm just
I think it was the only that one time that we went to buy get wings or whatever.
I thought you were gonna say weed.
Well, that's another time. We pull out of the garage, and and then he gets on his phone and he's trying to find the app to close the garage door, and he's all. And all I can think of is like, it's a fairly new car. You can just. I mean, I know in my truck, I was like, and then I'm done.
You have to program that one. You have to actually have a physical remote, and I don't have a physical remote for my garage door. You hold it next to, you push the button, hold it next to it, and then it transfers the code over. To,
But if you don't have you can just do it from the opener to your car.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you have to still program that.
so I need somebody else's help because somebody's got to push that, and then you have a certain amount of time to get back to the car and push. I know
I'll help you, dude.
you would help me.
Maybe I'll put it on mine. I've been tempted to drive by my old house and just go see if it opens.
I was going to ask you if you had a universal remote that we could program.
No, I left them there. We had 3. I left them there.
You should though. You should drive by your house and just open and close the garage.
Just fuck with them.
I thought you fell asleep for a minute. Damn, dude. So how was your week other than today? It was good or?
Yeah, it's still quiet at work, so the days are long. They're boring when there's nothing to do, and you sit in that fucking office. It's just,
You take naps or anything?
fuck no, dude.
Ever doze off sitting at your desk?
Of course not.
Dude, I right there where I'm at, dude. I'm digging in like I kid you not, 4 feet of water, dude.
Ugh.
I've been loading these trucks with fucking soup, dude. It's like, I was like, well, I'm like, everybody move the fuck out because this is gonna, you can't expect to be in. This is like, what do I always say? This is like, what's that? This is like SeaWorld. You want to be in the first row, you're gonna get
Yeah,
wet.
you're gonna get wet.
So as soon as
right?
I grab all that fucking, 3/4 water and 1/4 mud.
It's like a Gallagher fucking concert.
Oh yeah,
Remember
he's
Gallagher?
still alive.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Is he?
No,
I know his brother stole his shtick there for a while, and
think
they
he
had like
sold
a,
it to his
they.
brother.
No, he stole it. He was using his shtick, and so like when you see Gallagher, like it's like Gallagher. He looks kind of like him, but
You know who I mean?
Yeah, he's still alive. Leo Anthony Gallagher Jr. is 75 years old.
wow.
You know who I see every now and then. I go, Jesus Christ, Carrot Top.
He's been rough for a while.
Oh
Ever
my
since he decided
God,
to get
dude.
buff,
I've been
he looks fucking like plastic surgery has not done that man well.
I've been meaning to listen to him and Rogan. He came out on Rogan, and I haven't. But dude, but Spotify is pissing me off lately because I started listening. Jesus Christ!
Look at that one, the fucking fourth one over on the top. Look at that.
Which one?
The fourth one
Fourth
on the
one
top.
over, the one with the white background.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
I think
Jesus
I dated that chick and
Christ.
fucking. Oh, there he is with Rogan. Look.
Holy shit.
Look how he started. Ooh, god damn. Now I kind of have a remind me, dude. Jesus, look at this.
Oh, look at his fuck gutters.
Now, question for you, dude.
No, I wouldn't smash it.
Okay. What about the guy in the middle?
Of course.
Question for you. Is he getting pussy? Is he married by the first of all? I don't.
Let's see.
I'm sure he's probably pulling in Tang. It's Carrot Top. There's some desperate fucking women out there. Some thirsty
In
chicks,
Vegas.
especially because he has a residency, right?
Yeah.
So he probably pulls Tang like it's...
Also, he's gotta be loaded, right? And he's
I'm
he's
sure-
had the
I'm sure
same
he
shtick
is.
for how
Yeah,
long?
For forever. He's always been a prop comic for fucking ever. A one-liner prop comic.
Here you go.
That's not really somebody that you look and you go, oh yeah, that is loaded. So he is.
He's not married, but it looks like he's done fairly well for himself.
Give me that first one. Who's that?
Oh, it's his wife, huh?
It's his wife.
Wife, Mary. Earning network. That's not the same.
Carrot Top Worth, gay, wife, married. Well, I love the internet.
What the hell
Leads you up to
You just answer all your questions with one.
Is that real? The one with the Pope?
why is his beard not red like his hair, though? That's kind of tripping me out. Or do you think he dyes it?
That's a good question.
Because he looks like the lead singer of fucking Collective Soul in that picture.
Let's see.
Damn, dude, I've been in a fucking I've been in a boy band fucking mood lately, dude. I jump in my truck and I'm just like boy banding it, dude.
So
I'm
like,
let me turn it down
NSYNC,
again.
fucking Backstreet
Yeah, dude.
Boys, fucking what's the other
Her
one?
name is Amanda Hogan and his longtime girlfriend
Oh,
as of January 5th, 2022.
oh, okay,
Oh, so he is.
Very recent.
okay.
Amanda Hogan.
So his Orange Heart has a owner, huh?
Yes. Yo, speaking of Rogan, about Rogan and fucking Neil Young.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, how about fucking Spotify being like, well, what are we doing here?
Yeah.
Like, obviously,
Yeah.
right? So I've heard this on a dozen podcasts. Name a Neil Young song.
Yeah.
Right. So the best meme is like, you're so woke that you cancel yourself. It's all Neil Young sitting there.
Yeah, I just saw something because you know how Rogan is like popping in and out of like the internet and IG
Yeah.
and shit like that, and with everybody. And someone posted a thing and it says best quote by my guy Joe Rogan, and he says, if you're against gay people, so there's two things wrong for you. One says you're ignorant on something. And he goes, or two,
You're uneducated.
You're so afraid that dicks are delicious.
Yeah, you're terribly afraid that dicks are delicious. Oh fuck!
Damn, remember when we went and see him, dude?
When we went and seen him?
Yeah, at the USANA.
Oh yeah. That's right.
And then the last one we couldn't make it.
It's funny though that the way this goes, like, you got that?
What the fuck?
Fuck,
I
man.
don't even know what
You're like squinting. I was like, I never seen you do that before.
That hat bill was sticking to my top of my head, and I'm trying to dislodge it without. I blinked a bunch to try and dislodge.
It's like I'm afraid to lift my arms and just go like this. So instead, I use my eyebrows.
He's all,
pushed it down, and it was sticking. And I'm like, damn. Like I didn't want to do this. Like take my hands and push down my eyebrows.
Are you? Well, hold on. So anyway, finish.
That was it.
That's it.
I lost my train of
It's
thought.
like fuck it. Fuck the booster. It's like, are you going anywhere after this?
Yeah, I'm gonna go down to.
Oh, you're gonna go check in with that guy, huh?
Go check in with my boy Logic, who's filling in, who's doing tonight at Chakra.
So were you supposed to play tonight?
I only do every other Friday.
Oh,
But
okay.
but the gig is yours, right? That's why you worry about who's gonna cover you.
I arrange who.
Something smells good.
I arrange
Smell
who.
it?
I got COVID, so I'm just kidding.
You're
You're like,
COVID,
well, good
you
thing.
smell.
Oh yeah,
Can you smell that?
Yeah, I can
Somebody's
smell it.
cooking some meat.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, he does have those tight pants on, so.
Oh yeah, it's probably my junk. he did see it.
See it? It brushed my fucking cheek, motherfucker. Staring out a window.
I'm running out of shit to wear, dude. You know what I mean? So I don't wear baggy pants anymore. They don't call my attention anymore. So
Yeah.
I only have a few of these. Fucking Brian.
I can see stuff on the bill of the hat, like, but
You know, something else we didn't talk about last week. We lost Meatloaf and a legendary fucking comedian, fucking Louis Anderson.
Louis Anderson, dude.
Like, and if you don't know Louis Anderson from like back in like the 80s and 90s when he was like huge, I mean, do yourself a favor and watch his comedy. Like, as a family, we used to watch his shit all the time. My mom, my dad, and it was before my brother came along because was not a thought back then. That's when things were good. I'm just kidding.
I can see JC Simmons. So
My mother, she's all motherfucker.
dude, speaking of and going back to my Spotify issue, speaking of, you know, kids that weren't planned, I was trying to play Joe Rogan and who the fuck was it? I can't remember who it was. And you know how sometimes, I mean, to me, sometimes they say something, I didn't get it, so I back up. On Spotify, it makes it so it'll pull you out like 3 minutes back. And I was like, what the fuck?
Are you premium?
Oh,
Yeah, premium don't do that.
really?
Yeah.
God damn it. Now I got
Not that I think of. I always thought it was just a 30-second
Yeah.
back. I've never had that problem.
we can get give me a couple bucks to get you on the family plan.
Oh, so you have Spotify
fucking
premium?
guy, dude.
Yeah, I love it.
My
I
mom is
fucking
like,
love it.
hey, let me put you into our music fucking thing. That's why I've been jamming boy bands. Brian's like, hey, a couple more dollars, bud. I can get you in fuck. Hey, it's because of you that I have Twitch and you never did it again.
I'll sell you a fucking bill.
Yeah, but you don't pay for Twitch. just
You
have an
told me to
account.
get it.
I know, but you don't pay for Twitch. I have Tidal too. Like,
What's that?
It's like another music streaming service.
Jesus Christ, how many of them are there?
A lot.
A lot.
How many streaming services do they have?
A lot.
But yeah, title I can actually hook up to my DJ software and pull songs.
Oh,
and
okay.
DJ live from a streaming service. I
You can't do that with Spotify?
No.
Oh, no shit.
No. But with title you can.
Wow.
So I have title so that I can pull up random songs. You know, if somebody spots me at 20, I'm gonna find that song on title and play it for you. You know?
Huh, well, that's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Especially for a DJ.
Yeah.
Title, TID or TIT?
TIDAL.
Oh, okay.
It used to be part owned by Jay-Z.
Oh, okay.
Why'd you put a
God,
couple of
Jay-Z,
dollars in
yeah.
his pocket, huh?
Yeah.
Used to, not anymore.
Just add it to the
I
rent.
think he sold his shares of it.
I meant JC's pocket.
I think he sold his shares of it. He was in the startup when it initially started. His 444 album was released exclusively on Tidal like a week early.
Oh, I'll bet that got quite a few fucking buys then.
Yeah.
So then going back to kids that weren't planned,
Mm-hmm.
the girl from Call Her Daddy
Okay.
had Jamie Lee Spears, the sister.
Oh, okay.
And so I was trying to listen to her shit. She says something that I didn't know what it was. I try to back it up, and he takes me to a fucking ad.
Oh.
And now, you try to skip the ads, and then all of a sudden, when you skip all of them, then it takes you to them saying goodbye. And I was like, well, fuck, I've only heard like 8 minutes. So then I try to back it up, like I back it, not backing it up like 30 seconds. Like I grab the little time thing and back it all the way to the front, and then bloop, spits me in the middle to another fucking. I was like, I can't fucking do this, dude.
You're gonna have to talk to your mom and get you the premium joint because
You say I gotta touch my mom?
talk to your mom.
Oh, it's like, whoa, dude.
Damn.
Inappropriate.
What do you, I'm sure he'll make you a deal on Spotify. Those terms, right? Fuck.
Spotify, dude. I can't. What I only use from my phone, I have a shit ton. I use obviously text, Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, a bank, and Apple Podcasts. And every now and then I use Spotify for that shit.
For the stuff you can't get on Apple.
Yeah, like Rogan. But again, did you listen to the Rogan with Ari Shafir and Mark Norman?
No. Oh, it was a while ago, wasn't it?
No, they just had another one.
Oh, another one?
Yeah,
Oh,
another
I
one.
haven't watched that one.
It's pretty fun.
Down DJ Khaled.
But yeah, our you know who they Wise Guys announced? Dave Chappelle, not Dave Chappelle, Chappelle Lacey.
Oh, really?
Did you go see him?
Eh. Like, I sometimes enjoy him on Fighter and the Kid, but
Yeah, I
sometimes
know, right?
Sometimes I'm like,
I like the guy, but I'm like, we want what was ours?
right? yeah, right. That's a good way to put it. Like, I like him.
I do too.
And I would like to go see his comedy. I guess so. Maybe I would, but I don't think I would go out of my way to go see him. Because sometimes he rubs me wrong on the podcast. He'll like ramble on something. I'm like, well, you just did a circle of nothingness
Yeah.
right there, and yeah.
They're like, oh, we're gonna talk about Oasis again.
Oh God.
That's probably what people say about us too. It's like, oh fuck, here we go.
Yeah.
Brian and wrestling.
Yeah.
Hey, you better calm down, sir.
Oh, this fucking asshole about MMA.
Oh,
There we go.
skip 30 seconds.
And this other motherfucker bringing up pegging again. Here we go.
Don't make me
We all have our shtick.
make
You
me
see what
talk
I did
about
there?
Oh, there you go. We bring us all back together again, dude.
Make me talk about the Royal Rumble on Saturday.
I was watching. I can't remember. I was watching something on TBS or TNT or one of those, and all of a sudden this AEW or whatever came on, and I'm like,
AEW.
okay, I'll give it a try, right? I'll give it a try. And first off, the guys they announced, I was like, well, I've never heard of these guys, but of course I've been out of the game for,
Yeah.
38 years. Since the first time I saw pussy, it kind of took me out of the fucking trenches, man. I only said that to bust your balls. But no, I see this match, and it was called a ladder, fucking
Cody Rhodes and
Cody
Sammy
Rhodes,
Guevara.
and I was like, oh, I've seen this guy. Isn't this the Miz?
No.
Cody Rhodes.
Oh, so that's not
Dusty Rhodes'
him, no?
son.
So I wondered that if that's who I says Rhodes.
Cody
So I know
Rhodes.
Dusty Rhodes.
Yeah. So Cody Rhodes has a show with Bert Kreischer.
That's why I says I know this guy because he does that fucking Big Show.
Big Show,
That
yeah.
fucking
Big Show.
I was like, oh, okay, I know this guy. Do they not do steroids anymore? Because they all look like me when I have my shirt off.
They have a lot of wellness. Those two are smaller. I mean, they're not Brock Lesnar or Roman Reigns or Bobby Lashley.
So, but and
Bobby Lashley was
it made me,
sculpture,
That's
dude.
why
and
they
it
can
made
do
me,
those moves off
and
those
that's what I
ladders.
was getting to. It made me wonder. Well, I wonder if because they do the high rope jumps and the flips and all they're more acrobatic. Maybe that's why they're not so. But they're athletes. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
Because the shit they were doing, I was like, oh, I can't do that.
That would hurt.
Yeah, absolutely. But and obviously I'm not into it, but I had a hard time grasping it, and just the way that it brought me back to the old days where I was starstruck about, Hulk Hogan and fucking, Macho Man, the fucking Ultimate Warrior and the fucking all those guys. But I was just maybe if I was into this, I would enjoy it a little bit more. But yeah, I was like disappointed. I'm like, well, these aren't Greek gods right here. This guy had a shitty tattoo on his neck, for God's sakes.
That's the worst. We've been busting Cody Rhodes' balls about that tattoo forever.
But that's like the only one he has, too. Like, he's like, I want my first tattoo right here, bud.
Crystalia?
A big old emblem,
American flag, right?
American flag on my neck.
But I seriously thought he was the Miz.
Yeah.
You can't say they don't look the same, but
Now the Mrs. wife,
Maurice.
that I get down with.
So is he still wrestling?
Yeah, he's over on WWE though. He has his own show too.
Yeah.
Ms. and Mrs.
So how many is there?
What? Different shows.
Different shows. Do you call them shows or do you call them promotions?
Well, there's a lot of promotions, but shows on television.
Like televised shows.
There's WWE stuff. The different shows: SmackDown, Raw, NXT.
Oh, God damn it. See, here you have lost me.
And then you have AEW stuff, which is Dynamite and Rampage, and then you have Impact Wrestling, and then in the US that's pretty much it right now.
In
You just have
Combate
Ring of
Wrestling,
Honor-
I'm just kidding.
Ring of Honor.
Well, there's the Japanese one. What's that one? The
New Japan.
New
But
Japan.
they don't show that here in America.
AX. I have it.
AXS.
Yeah, I have it. Because there's a lot
I
of.
don't have that channel.
There's a lot of. So there was.
says, I need you to.
It was big.
says.
NXS.
He's all. Did you get that joke?
Too soon, buddy. Too soon.
It's been 40 years, for God's sake, too soon. What, spoiler alert, he's dead.
Somebody made a joke about Abraham Lincoln in the theater. Too soon. Everybody's like, too soon?
Yo, wrestling is coming, isn't he?
Yeah,
Isn't it?
5th of February, but it's just a Saturday house show.
So, there for a while, like, what got Pride so big overseas was those guys, those big guys, were fighting in Pride.
Right.
And that's why Pride got so big, because it was like, it was professional MMA, but they were mixing in all the big names from the big wrestlers and stuff like that. That's where the catch is, where they say, like, catch wrestling, but they say that a lot of that shit was fake. Because, I mean, there's a few of them you go,
Yeah, I mean, it hurts. I mean, it's definitely a dance, and it's planned and choreographed. But
right.
there's no way to go from jump off something 20 feet high, do a backflip break a ladder in half, and land on the ground.
Right.
There's no way to not hurt that not to hurt.
Hey, speaking of wrestling, you know who's coming to Wise Guys? I didn't know he was doing stand-up.
Mick Foley.
Mick Foley.
Yeah, he's pretty funny fucking guy.
Is he? Have you seen him?
Yeah, I've seen him on WWE Network.
Wasn't he Mankind too?
Yeah, Mankind.
He had the sock.
Socket. What was it? Socko.
Mr. Socko.
Mr. Socko.
Yeah. But yeah, he is a funny dude, man.
Is he still missing the tooth?
He might.
Or did he get his grill
I think so.
fixed?
It's gone. I mean,
I think it's
not
toothless, isn't
coming
he?
back.
He's just like he's got such a big, burly fucking.
You just can't really tell.
Yeah, you can't really tell.
But he's funny as hell.
So he does comedy now, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No shit.
He's been doing stand-up comedy. He's come a couple times. I haven't been able to go, but I've watched him on WWE Network.
You know who else is doing stand-up comedy now? Is Jason Ellis.
Why does that sound familiar?
Who's
Bald-headed
Jason
guy. Used to be a professional skateboarder from Australia.
Oh yeah.
Tattoos everywhere.
Doesn't he have a podcast with,
with Tony Hawk? Yeah, it's pretty good.
Right,
It's pretty good podcast. But Jason Ellis is a funny motherfucker because he's bisexual, but he's so open and honest.
You see the podcast you sent me, that episode you sent me that one time? That he was like in an orgy or something, and then he farted or some shit.
Yeah,
like
where
that?
he went outside after you got done fucking all those dudes, and he sat on the furniture outside in that rich Beverly Hills thing, and he fucking farted, and a little fucking shit log fucking fell out of his fucking his shit. It was cum, cum and shit, and it went all over that white furniture.
But it's
yeah,
him.
It was him. That was him.
I think he was. I think he was in
Is that him?
Yeah. He's a pretty good MMA fighter too.
You know what? If I'm not mistaken, I'm 90% sure it was him. He just came out with Tiger Belly because Tony Hawk came out in Tiger Belly, and so both of them were in there. And he's an accent, right? He's a
thick Australian.
Australian.
Accent,
Yeah. Okay, that was.
But
him.
he was like top 3 skateboarders of all time for a long period. I mean, him and Tony Hawk and like all those guys, they went at it for a long time. He's a huge staple in the skateboard community. But now he has like Ellis Mania, where they do all those fights where he fought a heavyweight, Shane Carwin. Shane Carwin's like 300 pounds. Shane Carwin arguably beat Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
And the ref never stopped it. But UFC title holder, heavyweight title holder, he had him strap one arm, tape one arm, and he knocked Jason Ellis out. But he does like, I almost said the M word, but but he does little people fighting.
Yeah, okay.
Like MMA, he does like cross-dresser fighting.
Oh,
he
cool.
does like guys on roller skates, on mushrooms, fucking up each other. Yeah, Ellis Manias are pretty fucking cool. But he fought, what's his name that was doing a podcast with Michael Bisping? Why the fuck can't I think of his name? He doesn't do it anymore. He fought him at the last Ellis Mania and beat the shit out of him. He's a good fighter. He had a couple professional fights.
So whose podcast was that one you sent me that episode from?
That was his. That was his podcast.
What's his name? What would the podcast name?
That was the Jason Ellis show. Then
okay.
he was doing it with Mike Catherwood. Remember from Loveline? Mm-hmm. He was doing it with him for a while.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say when it comes to podcasts. I was listening to
Louis J. Gomez was the guy, comedian. He's part of the Skanks, Legion of Skanks, with Big J and.
That's what I wanted to say. I wanted to get. I was listening to. Was this chick that just beat Amanda Pena? The girl that just became champ on the UFC.
It just beat Amanda Nunez.
Yeah.
Raquel.
No, Pena. Something Pena. It's not Raquel Pena. I can tell you that much. What's her fucking name?
Oh, dude, I just drew a blank. Dude.
But anyway,
I have a fucking fever. Give me a break here.
yeah. Brian will pull it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to find it. Right
Brian pull out his dick out.
Juliana.
Juliana Pena. So I was listening to her, and I listened to her entire story.
God damn, dude.
What?
I'm like having hot flashes.
Really?
Yeah.
You need to go, dude. Well,
No, let's
I'll
just
sit Brian
muscle
here.
through it.
Going through menopause.
Let's muscle through it.
okay. So I was listening to her, and she and right as like 10 minutes before her thing, I tried to back it up, and he did the whole thing. I was like,
He did
fuck,
to you?
man. And so I'm out. Another thing I wanted to bring out, Brian, I hope you're going to say no, but they're redoing the fucking French Prince of Bel Air.
Yeah.
Are you going to watch it?
On Peacock. Yeah. Executive produced by Will Smith.
Of course, Will Smith.
Yeah, but it's not the same
And
thing, though.
but well, it's not supposed to be the same thing. It's supposed to be like kind of like Cobra Kai.
Yeah,
Different.
Will Smith was in that. He's the producer of that, executive producer of that one.
I don't know if that's the same Will Smith.
Yes, it is.
Is it?
Look it up.
The same Will Smith? What does that
And
mean?
I do
There's
see
only
Will
one
Smith,
Will
but
Smith,
I
for
don't-
fuck's sakes. No?
Come on, his kid was in Karate Kid, man. Of course it's.
Maybe that's why he gets that credit. Because one thing I've learned about executive producers on stuff is that they don't do.
Do Will Smith Cobra Kai.
That's what I'm doing.
Oh, he was a
Will
producer there,
Smith, a
too?
producer on Cobra Kai.
Well, what's the argument here? You don't think so?
Huh?
What's the argument here?
I
You
don't think it's the same. I don't think it's the same Will Smith that does.
All I can do is drink it away. I'm pretty sure it is him.
Anyway, I just didn't think that you were going to watch it. I'm like, oh.
I think it has something to do with what the contract that Jaden signed.
That was 20 years ago,
I know,
man.
but it gives him executive producer rights to anything
Well,
Karate Kid.
I'm pretty sure he's an exact because I looked it up when I saw
He
his
is.
name.
He is, but I'm reading here that
Oh, wait, so he gets part of it just because of what his kid did?
He gets executive producer credits on anything Karate Kid moving forward from Jaden Smith.
Oh, that makes sense.
He had executive producer credits on
Damn it, I should
Karate Kid
have
with
had
him
kids.
and Jackie Chan.
Can you imagine me at 40 popping a kid right now, dude?
Callan's 55. and he did it.
55,
That's
dude.
15
Just
years
pop-
older than
Father Will
me.
Smith serves as executive producer of Cobra Kai. He retained the rights to Karate Kid franchise through the production company Overbrook Entertainment, under which he released Jaden's 2010 film The Karate Kid. So
20 years.
he got the rights to Karate Kid, and so anything moving forward.
So he
gets
like
years.
bought the. It's like when you go buy the Beatles catalog, right? Once you buy the rights to it, you can do anything outside of that. Makes sense.
So he don't actually do anything, but he gets executive producer because he owns the rights to Karate Kid. But he
Makes sense, I guess.
He is. They are doing, and it's supposed to be homage, but different. It's supposed to stand alone.
Yeah, because what's his name's dead.
James Avery,
Yeah, he's dead.
Uncle Phil.
Uncle Phil.
Phil.
No, I know, but I'm saying
none of those people are gonna
like
be in it,
not even
so-
Will Smith's gonna be in it.
Yeah, it's a whole new.
Not even Carlton.
No, none of them. It's
It's a
just,
whole new
fuck.
cast.
it's kind of like for the reviews that I've seen, it's kind of like it's him. He goes to his uncle and aunt, and Carlton's there, whatever. But they show him more like the outside of the mansion, like I think has to do with like some criminal shit or like drugs or something like that.
A more dramatic retelling.
Oh,
of
so
the
it's not gonna be
story.
funny?
No, it's not.
Oh,
It-
fuck that.
Wait, you
It's not
just
sick.
you
It's
just
more-
clocked
it's
out?
It's more of a dramatic telling. Like he gets into a fight because with a gang member, and the gang members come looking for him, and
Yeah.
and it's a more dramatic telling of the same story.
So like a couple of guys that were up to no good started causing trouble in my neighborhood.
You got in one little fight.
Yeah,
and his mom
okay.
got scared.
Dude, why don't you? Why don't they should just leave some shows alone, dude?
They should leave a lot of shit
Did
alone,
you see,
but
did
nobody's.
you see the Saturday Night Live skit that they did when they brought up that they were going to bring back the Fresh Prince of Bel Air with like a more darker, and so Saturday Night Live did a sitcom spoof of they were going to bring back Urkel,
Oh,
and Urkel was like a fucking pimp, and
I didn't see it. Cause even I don't know where I was listening to this, and someone mentioned even on the reboot of Sex and the City, the Samantha, the whore, she was like, no, I don't want to do it. Like we did it, like we had a good run.
Old horse face?
Yeah, she was like, I don't want to fucking do it. Leave it alone.
Callan was in that shit.
I know, right?
Young Callum's in that
And
shit.
wasn't I think Bobby Lee was too.
I can't say that I've watched that show much because when I found out they didn't get naked, I was like, nah, no good.
You're like, as soon as
no
I found out
good.
there was no sex. going
Yeah,
on.
I watched 2 or 3
there's
episodes.
sex.
I'm like, there's no tits in here. I'm like, well, I've lost my interest. Skinamax, here we come.
There's sex in the title.
Yeah.
Why do you think I'm
You
watching?
know, when you're surfing late at night and you're looking for real sex, you see Sex in the City.
you remember
stop-
Real Sex?
Oh, absolutely. I
God,
remember
what was
Real
the song
Sex.
of Real Sex?
I don't think
Ooh.
there was a song.
No,
there was
they
a
had
beat to it.
Yeah, there was a
Real
beat.
Sex, take one.
Yeah, dude.
Have you ever seen the Dave Chappelle skit? Oh, dude, the Real Sex one where he's, you know how they interview the people in the streets? That this guy is all Real Sex, take one, and like, what's the most freaky shit you've had? And, you know, Dave Chappelle's in his coat, standing next to this chick. He's like, you know, me and the lady kind of get freaky sometimes. She's like, in college, I had this gangbang with these 4 guys. He's like, what the fuck? You have to watch it, dude. It's a classic.
I think I've seen it. It's fucking amazing.
I guess I'm gonna go home with old gangbang here. Oh fuck! Oh yeah, we used to watch all those. But the problem with Real Sex is there was a lot of Harry Bushes and weird motherfuckers on that show. It was nothing like there was never really sexy people on it. It's just people doing weird shit.
Now, is it me or there was like a lot of guy stuff too?
That's what I'm saying. There was a
Like
ton
there was
of
like
dongs.
yeah, like there was this pimp lady kind of that used to run it wasn't a bra, like a
gigolo service.
yeah, like a what's that fucking movie Mike
Magic Mike.
Magic Mike, right? And it's obviously all black guys with humongous dongs.
Oh, big old
and they're just
fucking-
walking around dancing on top and I'm like why am I still turned on?
Well, might as well finish.
And there was another one of these guys that have like a show, like if they had a fucking like a residency in Vegas.
Gives me CTE to this
but all they
day.
did they had like a residency in Vegas, but all this did was like they did shit with their dicks. Like one of them would say like
Puppet?
yeah. Like they would say like the hungry chicken or whatever, and
hungry
then
hippo?
like he would grab the size of his dick and put it upside like to his like a beak, and he go eat. Would do this shit. Another one would put it. I'm sorry.
I don't think I
Real
saw
sex,
that
dude.
one.
Another one would put it around his hand, like call it the watch.
Oh.
One of them was the heartbeat. Just grab his nuts and go. Tuk, tuk.
Well, I missed that
One
one.
of them was.
The fact that you're going through the list and that
No,
you
I bought the
remember all
DVD.
of this shit is really
I
disturbing
bought
to
the
me.
DVD. No,
Downstairs.
he was. There was this one where the guy calls it the Loch Ness monster, and he put like his nuts up, and then he turns his shaft like it's like the neck, and then he starts like swimming and shit. Dude, I was like, what the fuck? And I was like, I can't wait to live in America.
Hey, Mom, did you say we're moving to America soon?
Hey, Mom, remember how I told you I didn't want to go? Changed my mind.
My bags are packed.
What do I do?
Oh, fuck.
Holy shit, dude.
I wonder if you can find those somewhere. You can
Oh,
find
I bet
everything
you
on the
can.
internet, right?
Oh yeah.
Kind of. Now I feel like I got a fucking temperature.
You got a little warm there.
Yeah, dude. I got
dude,
the
I-
right temperature
I
to
am
set you up from the
fucking
start.
burning up.
This monster.
You know,
You look red as shit, dude.
I'm burning up over here. That can't be good for you.
Take your hoodie off.
It can be good for well, the problem is like my feet and my hands are freezing.
Oh, I see.
So I put 2 shirts on, I threw a hoodie on. I have thermos underneath.
Oh, no shit.
Because I couldn't get fucking warm. And so, but then obviously on the way down here, I was like, oh, I drove in the fucking slow lane the whole way down here. I was like, I gotta make it.
Everybody's like, move along, Grandma.
Yeah, right?
You look sorry. I almost crashed on the way here.
Ooh.
This fucking guy why did we say guy? I mean, I say guy. This fucking guy.
Well, because you wouldn't say this fucking bitch.
Yeah, I didn't know. But obviously I was just you know, they merged into the freeway and I was coming in and then they just put their turn signals on and I was like, they're probably gonna wait until like they pass me or I pass them. It was like, no, what about now? And I just there's something that my ex always judged me for is like I never use my horn. Like even if I'm mad, I just go, oh you motherfucker, and she'll be like, fucking blast their fucking ears. And I'm
the
like,
same way.
I'm like, like that's like the last thing I think about.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I use my horn
I'll flip
religiously.
them off and
Religiously, but then I get away in case they fucking turn around. They're like, hey, motherfucker, want to do something about it?
Hey, motherfucker, I'm 90.
I run like the Loch Ness Monster, fucking heading out of there. But yeah, I use the horn all the time. I honk at people all the time.
I don't even know what my horn sounds like because I never honk at people.
Dude, my fucking air horn took a shit again. I think it keeps blowing fuses. Like, god damn it.
That sucks.
Yeah. I washed my car last weekend. I'm looking at the my truck. I'm looking at the weather. I'm like, oh, we should have nice today. I mean, I don't, not for a sick person like you, but today was an actual good day. Like it wasn't that cold.
No,
at least at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And I was like, I was last week. I'm like, I want to watch the fucking. I think it was Sunday. Look at my phone. I'm like, oh, it's not supposed to rain. Not supposed to snow. Went and washed my truck. Monday morning, dude.
Yeah, it snowed. Fucking
I was
snowed.
like, fuck, dude. Just enough to piss me off.
I don't have a big ass truck, but I got one of those car wash memberships.
See, we have one on both of our vehicles, and it's just right down the road. So we just, every couple days, we run through that motherfucker.
Oh, that's nice, dude. Both of them fit in there.
Yep, that's what I do.
Yeah, it's the Mr. Car Wash or whatever, because I've gone to the dock, my truck don't fit. I can imagine your truck wouldn't fit in there.
I don't think so. That's the one. Is that the one on 56, Mr. Car Wash?
The one on 56 South.
56 West, right before the freeway.
No, that's Charlie's or
No, it's
something.
not Charlie's. Or is it?
Starts with a C.
Anyway, I fit in there.
Nice. Yeah, it's
then-
tough to find a car wash, a
Yeah.
big truck fits
And you know what the thing is that I fit, like I know I fit. I've been there many
You
times.
still get nervous.
And yet again, yeah, because every time I go to pay, I hit that top thing.
Yep.
And it's just like, and everybody's like, oh, I'm like, oh, trust me, I've been here. All right, relax.
Do I have the best car?
Bitch, let me in.
I
She's
have the best
15.
car wash story ever.
What? Try to beat off before it's over.
So, guest of the podcast, he'll be here next week.
Oh, nice.
Mr. Bowen bought that Ford he's got back when I worked at Company One. And when he bought it, he had to transfer the drag tank over. So he put it in the truck, but obviously that truck was a little bit bigger than his old, like 96 or whatever. So we just threw it in there, right? So we went to the car wash. This was on company time, and I'm not ashamed to say I don't give a shit.
Well, it's not like you're gonna get fired.
Right. So we ran through the car wash, and as we're going through the car wash, you hear this boom, this fucking loud crash, and then the window goes breaks in the back.
You pushed it?
The fucking spinning thing caught the hose of the drag tank and picked the drag tank up and slammed it through the fucking back window, the whole drag tank, and the car wash went and shut down. And like at that point, what do? There's a car behind you. There's a car in front of you. Everybody's dead stop, and there's a drag tank hanging in the fucking
So he
air.
shattered the window?
Oh yeah,
So everything's getting wet?
So it picked it up, and when it swung, went boom, hit the back windows. He didn't even have that truck 2 days. Destroyed the back window on it.
And now everything's getting soaking wet inside.
Oh yeah, dude. Because you got to go through it again,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
You got to keep going through it. So yeah, it was fucking hilarious. I laughed so hard.
See, I didn't know they stopped.
Oh yeah,
something like that
any resistance or anything that happens, they'll fucking
okay.
stop. Because they'll fuck shit up. Like we've all seen that meme of that guy getting caught with the hose.
yeah.
He gets caught in the fucking thing.
I always it's always weird to me because I think it's because of how tall it is in the truck.
Yeah.
I always go, I gotta get, like if something happens, like what the fuck am I supposed to do? My front license plate gets trashed.
Bends it every time.
Yeah, dude. It's like fuck, dude.
I don't even have a front license plate on there.
Yeah, I'm
Fuck
actually
that.
thinking, but it's not. I mean, I was thinking, well, how do I fix this? I just gotta get me a frame, right? Because the frame is not gonna bend.
Problem is, there's only 2 bolts. It's the 2 top ones, so it still is going to bend the fucker. Because on maybe you're different, your bumper's different than mine, but it only has the top two mounts.
Yeah, I think
there's not any
right,
bottom
yeah.
ones, so it's gonna get fucked up no matter what. So I just took that shit off. And I've never got pulled over.
It's not required.
Not anymore.
I don't even have a front license plate holder to even put a front license
Used
plate.
to be the law, but not anymore. It's because a lot of cars came with no way to attach a fucking license plate in the front, so you had to drill through your fucking car to put it on. It was stupid. It was just a way for cops to pull you over back in the day.
I've been thinking about taking it out just because like every time that I do it, I got to remember to go in the front. Because if I don't, and all of a sudden I'm coming and I'm just looking straight at my truck, my license plate's on. Hey, motherfucker, remember? I'm like, oh, shit, sorry.
So you fit in that one over there by the freeway?
Yeah.
You should get a membership.
Do you wipe?
there.
It's the only
Do you
one.
wipe your shit down when you're done?
Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah.
That's the pain in the ass part, is having
Yeah.
to wipe it down when you get
I
done.
fucking hate it. Yeah.
Sucks.
Yeah.
I did it the other day. I took the Audi out there, cleaned it off, and like it does okay, but they still don't do like a great fucking job.
Dude,
So
the
you gotta
best
go
thing to
through.
do is get a detail. Other than that,
Right.
you're going to finish whatever.
But even then, you get a detail, $100 and something, and then it
Yeah.
rains the next day.
Yeah.
So I bite the $35 it costs for both of our cars to go through, get out, wipe the fucker down. But the other day I was wiping it down, and what do? You drop the nice fucking towel in the fucking wet, dirty ass fucking
Yes,
ground.
you're like,
well, that was fucking great. So I pick it back up and wipe it, and it's all black. I'm like, I've even gone back through. Because they did such a shitty job one time.
I did
like,
that. They
"What
did
the
to me,
fuck?"
they did that shit to me once. Cause you know how my truck gets, and me going like, well, if I'm gonna bring it here tomorrow, why would I wash it right now? So I gotta wait until spring comes around, I guess. But they did that to me one time where I went through, and then the guy when I came out, and this other one that I was taking it to, they used, as soon as I come out, they're wiping it down. Then they tell you where to park. You park there. Then you go inside, get some refreshments and some snacks. You know what I mean?
Cheetos.
And while they fucking clean it and get it all done, and as soon as I came out, the guy's like, "Want to go again?" I'm like, "What?" He's like, "You should go again." I was like, "Oh, okay." Wait in line again. I'm like, fuck. I go back and they try to charge me. I'm like, hey, I was told to do it again. I'm like, oh, they're looking at my truck like, yeah, you probably should.
I used to love the supersonics that you could.
Supersonic.
I have a supersonic story.
The restaurant?
No, the one
fast
on
food?
State Street over by the fucking Fashion Place Mall.
God damn, dude.
I got a few fucking car wash stories. This one applies to you too. So,
He's like, so this brown guy, right?
company one,
Okay.
the big boss,
Okay.
gets a brand new truck.
Okay.
Truck is that day old.
Yeah.
Drove it from the lot to there to, hey, look at my ride. This boss is, you know who I'm talking about?
Is that the one we saw at the wedding?
No, he was not at the wedding. He was the next guy down.
Okay, short guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Smuggles onions under his fucking armpits. Buys a brand new, like a beautiful.
Yeah, I still work there.
Yeah. Is he still there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Anyway. So, sorry, bud. I said it,
Trust
not
me,
you.
he's not gonna call me. Hey, what did you say about me, man?
Let me bring on your podcast.
But he knows because I told him before. So he like special ordered color this fucking truck. He's like, hey, go get that shit cleaned for me. I get in it. There's 4 miles on this truck.
Damn.
4 miles. So I take it. I'm like, well, where do you want me to take it? He's like, take it to that fucking Supersonic. Let's fuck the company. Charge it to them. They'll pay for it.
All right, dude. Relax.
I'm just kidding with that shit.
Next thing I know, he's like, hey, fuck the people that work for me, dude. Go watch my shit.
So I take it to that Supersonic. Is it still there?
But also, I'm sure it happened.
On State Street.
Yeah, the one on State Street over by
No, I
Fashion
don't think
Place.
It is. I don't know. I drove by it the other day and it didn't look like it was. If it is still there, it doesn't look like it's very well maintained.
So he's like, I want the whole thing, the whole shebang. So I take it there. I drop it off. I'm like, hey, This truck's brand new, man. So they're like, yeah, we got it from here. So they go, they wash it, they go, they wax it, they do the whole thing. I spent like an hour and a half there on company time, by the way. Yeah. So they get done. I hop back in the truck. I drive it back there, park it, and everybody's outside that door smoking cigarettes, right? As I pull up, I could see his face go. And then he starts fucking laying into me like, what in the fuck have you done? So I get out, big old black spot down the fucking driver's side corner. Ooh. Apparently when they ran it through the car wash, the bumpers on it caught the bumper and so put a big old black spot down this pearl white truck. This beautiful Ford. And so, yeah, basically he hopped in. We both went over there and they buffed it out and they fixed it. But he was so fucking livid, dude. And when that guy gets mad, like it's another fucking the world. What's another car war star?
I want to fucking throw jokes to it. I just got
You can't.
You can't say nothing. You sit there quietly, Angel.
I think it's about to become a bigger deal.
Good for him.
For what I hear.
Good for him. I love that guy. He knows it.
Do you really?
He was always good to me. I was always I owe that guy a lot. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I love him to death.
What's another story?
No,
have you seen those videos of these chicks that trying to masturbate and come before the fucking thing is over?
Oh, I have seen those where they go through the car wash and they try and come before.
Wait, what's one of the videos, right?
The what?
One of the videos that we got on the messenger shit.
Oh yeah.
What we were talking about.
Yeah, we were talking about that. Whatever happened to all those good videos we used to get? We don't get those anymore.
I don't know what happened, dude.
I got one the other day. I thought was going to be one of those, and it ended up not being one of those. After all said and done, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. He's probably listening too.
Yeah.
He's like, God damn, I sent it to him, and then he goes, yeah, that fucking guy. And I was like, oh, you got it too? And he goes, yeah. And I said, dude, whatever happened to our videos? And he goes, I don't know, dude. They used to be.
They just stopped.
We
had a big group of guys that
I used to get it for like all my trucker buddies, and then I would send it to him and my buddy Nestor. And I know to respect you, so I don't send them to you. But yeah.
He sends you the real sex fucking videos with the dudes. Ton of chicks with dicks. Fuck.
And just like you said, but now I gotta finish.
I gotta finish. What am I gonna stop? What are you doing this weekend, man?
I gotta get a tattoo tomorrow.
Oh.
Just like a tattoo. But
what time's that at?
At noon.
It's like when you get a tattoo, you almost have to set the whole day on hold because you never know how long you're going to be there.
I was actually going to tell you this because you know what I've been dealing with the whole, okay? And now we're trying to go there to get a tattoo together. Like, you can't make me feel guilty if he asks us to be there at a certain time and he doesn't put a needle in our arms
for 2.5 hours.
But if you want to do it, I'll talk to him tomorrow. He wanted us to pot there, but I was like, just taking everything here, and I know what some people are gonna say there. Well, fuck, dude, you can just fucking go on site and pot and shit. But all our shit's like all the way around. I mean, it's set up.
Mobile.
It's set up for staying. Yeah,
it's not mobile anymore. But like I was telling you, I have an in for a wireless setup. Everything. Yeah. So I just got to go get it. For my tattoo artist.
Yeah, I'll talk to him tomorrow and see what he says. But maybe he'll
finish that tomorrow, or
yeah. So literally, I don't know. I mean, to me, it looks finished, but he says, "Oh, I'm gonna get it done," and then I think tomorrow, we're gonna start with this one.
Oh, you're going all out.
It's gonna say DJ Bible Brian. Yeah.
Nice. Old English.
Yeah. It's somebody. When we're done with this. I was talking about you today, and he goes, "Oh, DJ Bible Brian." I'm like, "The fuck do you know him?" And he told me a story. I was like, "Oh,
okay." I'm interested to know who.
Something about an orgy. You were the catcher, or something like that. That was kind of cool. Sorry, dude.
That was that one time in college, and I really.
That's how I learned how to DJs.
Okay? I really needed the money. Okay. We're all struggling college at that time. Okay.
Brian, did you go to college?
Huh?
Did Did you go to college?
What?
How long have we been running? I don't want to get this sick over here.
5.
Just huh?
Hour 5.
I'm good. You good?
Oh, whatever. I'm sorry. I'm
That's fine. Hey, at least you're here.
Dude.
You laugh. You made us laugh our ass off. I made you laugh your ass off. That's all I do. Well, when I come here, all I want to do is make you laugh your ass off. And if that happens, I'm like, nah, I can quit.
You gave it all you got.
Yeah, you give it all you got. It wasn't enough, but you gave it all you got.
You were here, and you gave it with you.
It was real. It was fun. Wasn't real fun, but you gave it all you got.
Hey, can I send a big shout out to my son? Real
For
fast?
sure, dude. That's right.
Kingston, he'll be 8 years old on Sunday.
That's right.
So the day before this comes out.
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, King.
My boy.
8.
8 years old.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, dude.
Birthday King. Did a pizza party at his school.
I saw that,
dude,
and I was
Brian.
going to ask you, like, I don't know. So
here we
he's
go.
he's 8, right?
Yeah.
So he's in 3rd grade,
Second grade.
2nd grade. Like, did you go from like 7 locations of fucking Little Caesars and buy all of them out?
No, I just
Like,
put
how
it-
many extras did you have?
I think we ended up having 3.
2.5.
2.5.
Oh, so they did pretty well then.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but then it brings it home.
Is the teacher
slices.
fat?
Huh?
Huh? Did she take one herself?
They had 32 kids plus 2 teachers. Each kid got 2 slices. So
Oh, okay. I was gonna say,
at least there was some
God,
math involved.
God damn, because like my family, we buy like one of those pepperoni pizzas, and then 4 or 5 pizzas go to fucking waste because it sits in the fridge. And I was like, there's no way those kids kill all those fucking pizzas.
No, but here's the thing though. Like I've been doing good with the diet, and then he comes back with 2.5 pizzas, and then he just puts them right there when I land.
right by the heater
Like
vent.
right when right when I land in the house and I go inside of the kitchen to open my lunchbox and start taking all the shit out. There's pizzas right next to me, and Brian's all, "Why don't you have some?" I was like,
you're more than welcome.
"It's like you motherfucker, you know I'm dying to have it."
Yo, pizza in the fucking air fryer. Oh man,
I fucking
it's
told you.
better than it was when you first get it.
Brian, we're gonna have to get one.
I got
Yo,
one. I just gotta bring it home.
You've got to get the one I got, the one that I got from Costco. I did a rotisserie chicken in it, so it's not just an air fryer. It has a real rotisserie spigot through it.
Yeah.
Sorry for
What
that
you call
word.
me? Anyway,
That spins. So I did a 3-pound.
timing. Almost 3 years of doing this motherfucker, bud.
We're on that same page where we just our toes get just overside racism and we pull it right back. But it spins, and I put it in there for 35 minutes, dude. I stuffed some lemons in there, some onions,
And tahini.
a little bit of basil. No, I didn't put
Just
tahini
kidding, I'm
in it.
kidding.
A little bit of basil, some sage in it, and then I just kind of seasoned the outside of it. Cooked that thing. It was the best. And you know you get those rotisserie chickens at like the.
It's amazing.
Well, I wasn't gonna say it, but the
Grocery store.
right, and they're okay,
I go,
right?
sorry, Walmart. Yeah.
This fucking thing was so goddamn good, dude.
I don't know if it will do that. I think she told me it has a rotisserie thing, but somebody's like,
Where's yours at?
huh?
Where's yours at?
The one I'm gonna get us
Yeah.
at Grandma's.
Oh, okay.
She's like, it's too much for me. If you want it, you can have it. And I'm like,
Yeah, this thing's
I'll take it.
outstanding, dude. I was in it. I mean, it has a whole chicken mode on the motherfucker. It's just set it and forget it.
Dude, fried chicken.
And then he comes out and it's sexual, huh?
Yeah.
Sexy. I love the little one that somebody gave me for free, just to warm stuff up, like
Yeah.
chicken nuggets, French fries, and when I was doing stuff like that.
Yo, frozen egg rolls. Come on, man.
Come on, man.
Taquitos. Fucking taquitos in that thing. I'm hungry. I feel like I'm gonna die, but I'm hungry now. So maybe you keep talking about
This is the hardest part for me, dude. When I go, I've been good with my diet, and then I'm like, okay, I'm about to go home.
But you could eat that chicken.
No, I know, but I'm saying I don't have it. Well, I guess I can just go and make me those things I've been eating
Yeah.
with ham and cheese and all that shit.
Ham and cheese things.
How long have you been dieting?
Just a week. I started.
You stayed true?
Started on Monday.
Yo, you know what I know this is fucking flipping the script so hard right here, but we have time,
We
right?
were about to leave, so we're
Okay.
good.
Hey, DJ Bad Boy Brian, where can they find you at?
I know. I was like, this is good because we were about to leave, but now that we got some.
I fucking turned on, because sitting down as the family, we didn't know what to watch, so I just hit Netflix and I just was surfing through it. We sat down and all watched fucking TMNT 2. The Secret of the Ooze.
Yeah,
dude. And I was like, the kids tried to watch the first one a couple weeks ago, and it's like a darker one.
Yeah.
And then this one's like really colorful and bright, and that's like wisecrack jokes.
Yeah,
and I was
it's
just
more like during the day.
but I was exactly.
Yeah.
But I was like, I could recite almost word for word, and I haven't seen that movie in fucking 30 years, for God's sakes. And then Vanilla Ice comes out.
Of course, dude.
Yes.
That part, fucking, yo, it's a green machine gonna rock the town without PNC. I was like, oh shit, here we go.
Forcing your daughters to dance.
Have you ever seen a turtle get down? And he was doing that. Go ninja. I was like, my kids are like,
Justin
Your
gets
kids
up
are like-
and just doing the dance with them.
Your kids are like, yo, we got Paw Patrol going on today?
okay.
All right. So that's all you got. That's all you got. Brian, where can they find you?
Shocker Lounge, Friday, Saturdays, Facebook, DJ Bad Boy Brian, Snapchat.
Every other Friday, huh?
Every other Friday. I might do a couple back.
Easy
Just
there,
come
bro.
down on Fridays.
You can find me on Angel Cervera on Instagram and Angel Cervera on Facebook. That's my last name, Cervera. And if you can't get enough of this brown sugar of mine, I did the Beans and Rice podcast. That episode came out today, so you can go check it out, please. I beg you.
Not a lot of white talk on that podcast. For sure.
It's a lot of Spanish, dude.
I says, well, this is outside of my colony, but yeah.
You want to find you? Or?
Yeah, you can find me in the obituaries right now about the way I fucking feel. I'm going to be completely honest with you. So,
Don't forget to follow the podcast on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. And until next time, take care of yourselves out there. And we will see you, hopefully we'll see Justin, on the other side of the Beehive.
yeah, peace.